The limited late models also in action on Saturday. That division continues to grow, continues to expand, and they're all chasing last year's champion, now a three-time champion, Jeremy Lavoie.
And Lavoie is trying to go back-to-back for the second time in his career. Matt Clement's going to be one to watch. Had such a great year last year, but he is tired of finishing second. Rich Hammond ended the year really well. Adrian Paradise III looking for that first win. Gary Patino felt good about the car. It's a really underrated division. A lot of drivers have a chance to win any given week. The Gen 6 are back. Devin Jensen got a win last year. He's looking for better luck this season. 20 years of limited late model racing.
That's
got
right.
started in 2005. 18 to 20 drivers every week, and half of them have a chance at victory lane.
Here they come. Double greens are in the air. They rumble down into turn number one. No question about it, Matt Clement has a nice run on the inside lane. Takes the lead, makes it look so easy.
Side
We've
wall
got
off
two
of turn
cars.
two. We have a couple of cars involved in the back straightaway.
It looks like one of the Ray machines, and the number 20 car is the other car involved for Christopher Phelps. Matt has done an amazing job, and he is showing how good he is. He gets a little loose that time. That's what Lavoie was hoping for. Here comes Lavoie, car number 6 to the outside. Whoa! Little bit of real estate alignment there. And meanwhile, Winter is forced to back out of it just a bit. Here comes Lavoie, side by side, evenly matched to the bottom of turn number one. Off the second turn, Lavoie shows why he's a champion. Here they come, checkered flag is out. Matt Clement dominates in the limited late models.
I apologize to everybody for stinking up the show like that, but when you start on the pole, I told my family I was going to be absolutely heated if I did not pull out the win here tonight.
20 laps, Rich Hammond leads the field to turn number one. Jensic to the outside of the front row, a bit scattered at the point with RJ Surdell, Gary Patnoj racing from third on back. Battle for the lead. Here is Jensic to the inside of Hammond. Back to the corner. Hammond gets shuffled up the speedway again. Lavoie will take the second spot away, but it is Devin Jensic that goes to the point here on lap number 8 as they race through turn number 4.
Here they come off turn 4. Devin Jensic leads the freight train. He will take down the win.
I got into him a little bit, but it is what it is. He's run into me multiple times in the past.
As it is getting heated and the double greens come out, and it looks like Gary Patnode was a little bit.
Oh, and now Hammond goes around after the caution. Car 28, and others may have had some contact. Cars bouncing off each other, trying to get woed up. Green flag, and better start as they get to the line with Surdell by a car length to turn one. Winter slamming the door on Paradise for the 4th spot. Some contact there. Hammond in third. Everybody's okay as they hit the back stretch at speed for the first time. Now we have a fire on the Jensic car off of turn 2. So an issue on the 23 of Jensic. Went flame for a moment. It was quickly extinguished, and that car has come to a stop now. Here comes Winter peeking to the inside in that 74 car for second.
Winters went from the outside lane to the inside. He gets down underneath,
and around
and
goes Hammond and
around.
Hopkins. Putting up a fight to the inside of Winter now for 4th. Paradise solidifies the 3rd spot for now. Hammond goes deep into the corner, gets sideways through the grass, and around he goes in the 28 after battling with Winter for position number 4. Into turn number 3 for the final time, looking for his first win in many a seasons. Car number 83, RJ Surdell takes the checkered flag in the limited late model feature. RJ Surdell picking up his first checkered flag here since 2017.
It's a really big win. On Monday, I got crushed by my car. It fell off the scale pads. I'm amazing to be alive, and to come out here and win it on Friday night, it's just it's like a miracle almost.
The double greens are out. Rich Hammond in a drag race with Patnode. Down to the bottom of turn number 1. It is Hammond by inches. Patnode is digging in. Here comes Lavoie. Red car up to the 3rd spot. Rich Hammond is the leader. Jensic come on strong, but a little bit late. Here's the double checkers. Rich Hammond has done it. He'll take down the win.
You still got something left in the tank. I think they forgot about us for a little while.
Parity is the name of the game. 4 races and 4 different winners.
Yeah, it's been tough. Like the top contenders we talk about, like Matt Clement and Jeremy Lavoie, they've had a hard time coming through the pack. Oh, contact between him and Matt Clement sends Clement into the wall hard.
Heartbreaking situation down into turn number 1. Clement in the Wayne's Auto Body machine. You can see the damage done to the right front suspension.
The plan would be to go to the other car, the number 18, his brother's car.
Parity digging hard in the outside lane, but look at Matt. Matt
They get together and the 2 leaders crash. Oh, and Dana Ray comes in hot and gets into the back of Paradise.
Heartbreaking situation.
Oh, man.
As the front cars got tossed up and came together, and then Dana Ray, after the fact, came in underneath the Monaco Glastonbury.
He'll be piloting the number 44 DMW graphics machine. That's Matt Winter II.
Green flag is out. Car number 24 wastes no time at all to get to the front of the class.
Terrio in the 24. Ekes out ahead coming off of 2, but Patino tries to get the drive off the corner, stays alongside the 24. They're side by side for the lead. Patino drives it in way deep, too deep. He's gonna lose the top spot. I don't know if Lavoie's car is starting to fall off a bit. Terrio gets wide off of 4, really sideways, and that opens the door for Lavoie on the outside. Car on the wall, turn 1. I think that's the 42 of Dana Ray.
Yep, I believe you're right.
No, it's Matt Winter. That's the 44.
Yes, it is.
Terrio got a good jump. Matt Clement did not. He might lose 4th spot to Devin Jensick. He tries to get to the bottom, does so, while Terrio comes out with the lead. Here comes Hammond back on the outside.
Hammond, power play to the outside lane, off the turn. Who's it gonna be? Hammond takes it in deep. Sardell is there. They come back to the line. White flag is out. Will Hammond be able to do it with an outside move in the final lap?
Terrio is not giving up the bottom. He's going to let Hammond have the top, and that's a tall task for the 28. 2 more turns for Terrio, trying to get win number 1 as they're side by side.
They come off turn number 4, back to the line. Who will it be? Checkered flag is out. Kyle Thoreau will take down the win.
In just his 7th career start at the Connecticut Half Mile, he's going to victory lane.
I have no idea. I didn't think this would ever happen so fast.
Down to the bottom of turn number 1, Connor Jensick looks racy. Inside, he'll take the lead. Then they're doubled up side by side, testing the waters just a bit. Down the back straightaway. Car number 22, Patino, making his presence known on the inside lane. He is shaking off Jeremy Lavoie. Sardell is up to the top 5, and then it's Hammond.
Battle for the lead off of turn number 4. Here comes Gary Patino looking for his first win in nearly 2 years. Has a good run on Connor Jensick, but Dana Ray just in front of the leaders forces Patino to have to back off and get in line. Gary Patino looking for his first win in 2 years. Into turn 3, final time, here they come. Patino with a run, coming to the checkered flag, but it's not enough. Connor Jensick's a limited late model winner here at Stafford.
Another new winner in the competition. Great run for the young and talented driver.
It's phenomenal. I mean, we've had a monkey on our back since the very beginning getting this car.
Matt Winter will bring the field into turn number 1 for the first time, with Jeremy Lavoie looking to his outside on the front row in the red number 6, who is looking for his first win of the season. 6 races, 6 different winners. Will there be a 7th 19 laps from now?
As they rumble off turn number 4 back to the line, Matt Winter tries to hold on, and he does. Lavoie continues to dig in the outside lane. Lavoie gets way up the racetrack. Patino moves in. Here comes Lavoie back to contend among the top 5 cars.
As Patino to the outside, contact. Patino gets turned in turn 1 off of Sardell. No contact.
Rich Hammond moves that 28 car. Another former champion.
Oh, gets into Lavoie and goes around on the back straightaway. The defending champ of this division spins it up the back stretch. Try to put that car back together. And boy, has he ever. Challenging for the lead now on Matthew Winter. They go into turn one, a little bit of contact while racing for the lead. Paradise to the inside and is able to make the pass on Winter. Winter and Cormier going at it for position number 4. And that battle's in the corner, and they come together, and around goes Cormier and one other car, and Lavoie has nowhere to go and gets some right front damage in car number 6. 1 lap to go for Adrian Paradise, looking for his first limited late model win. Rich Hammond, he's been there before, looking to take the top spot with 2 turns left.
Will it be the Cinderella story for the man who sets in position number 1? He overcame the obstacles. Touch. They come together. Paradise. Hammond. At the line. They slip slide.
So we're receiving word that Rich Hammond has been black flagged. Adrian Paradise picks up his first win in this division.
My crew and I wrenched on this thing non-stop to get here.
In the limited late models, the streak continued. 7 races, 7 different winners.
Talking about non-winners this year, Jeremy Lavoie, defending champion. Matt Winter has shown a lot of speed this year. Gary Patnode has shown speed. They haven't won a race either. There's a good chance we could see 8 different winners in 8 races, which would be a new division record. Jeremy Lavoie on the outside gets a better jump into turn 1. Winter slides up the track. Patnode looks 3 wide for a moment, but they're still door-to-door off of 2.
Matt Winter's been getting stronger each and every Friday night. Working magic. Winter moves in, takes over the lead. Lavoie tries to get the car down. Patnode is there. They sway to the right and sway to the left.
Up front, Jeremy Lavoie moves to the bottom under Winter for the lead.
Meanwhile, the guy that won last Friday night here at Stafford is coming to the front of the field. That, of course, is the machine that's working its magic. And up front, we've got now a bid for the lead.
Lavoie on the bottom, trying to complete the pass on Winter, coming off of 4. He's not quite clear. Now he is. Lavoie to the lead, Winter the second. Now Devin Jensick moves under Patnode for 3rd.
Devin Jensick pulls off a nice move. Bid up front. Lavoie's lead is gone. It is Matt Winters working his magic to the inside. Winter takes over the number 1 spot. Here comes the guy contending. It is Devin Jensick off the 4th turn. They work their magic back to the line, and the checkered flags are out. Matt Winter will take down the win.
Matt Winter, the second, is a Stafford Speedway winner. He's the 8th different winner in the first 8 races for the limited late models. That is a new division record.
Oh, this is awesome. I've sucked since I moved up from go-karts, and I've just struggled in a car.
Lavoie gets a nice bite coming off the turn. Red number 6 car to the inside of your screen. Lavoie will lead him off turn number 2. Not without a fight. Kevin Cormier working his way to the inside.
Within a car length now.
No question. Keep your eyes on Matt Winter. Winter. Oh, trouble now. We've got a spin. It is car number 23, the Jensick machine that goes spinning.
Lavoie brings the field back to turn number 1 with Kevin Cormier to his outside, and he is strong in the outside lane. Little bit of contact among the race leaders off of turn 2. They get together.
Trouble.
Lavoie
Sparks.
off the pace. Is there a tire down on the 6?
Heartbreaker for Lavoie.
Into turn number 3, looking for another checkered flag in the limited late models and to become the 9th different winner of the season. Kevin Cormier takes the checkered flag.
It's good to be back. It's been a little bit, but we're back, and I think we're better than ever now.
The limited late models are going to be the star of the show this Friday night, the Riley Generators 30, their longest event of the season, and we do not yet have a repeat winner coming into this 10th week of the season.
21 cars, 30 laps. The Riley Generators Limited Late Model 30 is green, and Lavoie got a great jump. He has the lead as they come off of 2, with Patnode running second.
The big money and prestige is on the line.
Matt Clement, our point leader. Mike Hopkins has backed it into the wall, and that brings out the caution for the first time in this feature. Jeremy Lavoie leads by about a second. Rich Hammond, though, in 3rd. He's got a head of steam, and he's got to get past Serdell before having a shot at the lead.
Pick up the
turn
spot.
1, Ari Jensick spins after contact with Matt Winter the second. and that brings out the caution with 8 laps to go.
Lavoie continues to work his magic on the bottom. Hammond on the outside. Surdell is there. Cormier, he shuffled to the back of the top 10. Exactly like you called it. But we've got a brand new leader off turn number 4.
A little contact off of 4 between Lavoie and Hammond. Hammond led lap number 27, and there's 3 more to go. Hammond's doing a phenomenal job on the outside, and he's clear of Lavoie to the front.
Hammond takes over the lead. Hammond looks to head to the winner's circle. The Riley's Generator Limited late model 30 will go into the record books. Rich Hammond will take down the win. Woo!
And we are underway.
Green flag is out. First feature event of the night comes rumbling down into turn number 1. It is Patno making his magic on the inside. Lavoie to the outside. All of a sudden, before they get 1 lap into the record books, we've got great battles up front. Adrian Paradis trying to hold on back in that 3rd row. He gets shuffled to the top side.
Everybody goes by to his inside as we watch the battle for the lead shaping up at the front. Patno and Clement. Here comes Matt Clement, car 59 with the run off of turn number 2 on Gary Patno for the top spot. Devin Jensick right there in 3rd in car 23.
Devin Jensick moves in, 3 cars bidding for the same airspace. Off the turn, Matt Clement becomes a brand new leader. Patno is struggling. Here comes a 24. Out the road there, 3 wide off turn 4.
Something wrong with the Patno car, number 22, well off the pace after running up front in the first half of this event. He will drop to the back of the pack in car 22. Top 5, she'll move past Jeremy Lavoie for the 6th spot. Coming to the white flag, 1 lap to go for Matt Clement.
Side by side, a bid for 2nd. The 23 of Devin Jensick working his magic down underneath Matt Winter. Winter gets shuffled back to the outside. Meanwhile, Dario right there to the bottom. Here comes Hopkins out in front. Matt Clement, an easy victory. Not the same for 2nd on back. Matt Clement will take down the win.
Here comes Gary Patno off of turn 4. Jeremy Lavoie to the outside of the front row. Green flag is up, both looking for their first wins of the season. And they are in side-by-side formation to turn 2 for the first time. Patno getting the jump on the bottom. Couple of cars out of shape further back. Will stay under green for now. His twin sister, Ari Jensick, a moment ago in the 17, who's going to give up a couple of more spots. And Ari coming together with Clement in turn number 1. Looked like they were trying to use Shelby Swan as a block down into the corner. Back to the stripe, 6 to go. Jeremy Lavoie to the outside, Gary Patno to the inside, both looking for their first wins of the year. Matt Clement goes around in turn 1, kisses the outside safer wall up in the corner. Lavoie full head of steam in the outside lane in that red number 6. They've beaten bang behind them for 3rd. Cormier to the outside of Matt Winter, who nearly gets turned around. That'll open the door for Adrian Paradise as the 2nd place car will spin, make that 3rd for Winter, looking for his first win since July of 2022. More than 2 years ago, 2 turns away, looking for the checkered flag.
They come off turn number 4. Gary Patno has done it. He's in winning form here at Stafford.
You know what? It's been a long time, but this is one of the sweetest wins I think I've had. Yes, sir!
And Lavoie with a slight advantage, but Kevin Cormier is the guy trying to make some noise to the outside. Evenly matched, they head down the back straightaway. Lavoie trying to hold on, but Cormier seems to have a slight advantage as they head off turn number 4.
Lap in number 1 in the books. Cormier by a half a car length in the outside lane. Jeremy Lavoie battling back, fanning out 3 wide further back. Gary Patno trying to pick up a couple of spots and does. Off of turn 2, Devin Jensick a bit out of shape in the 23, going the wrong way as Cormier takes command of this race for the limited late models in a run for this year's championship.
Well, that's been happening.
Jensick
Trouble
goes around.
Tries to gather it back, straightens it out.
Cormier brings him into 4 for the final time.
Here they come off turn number 4. Kevin Cormier in winning form here at Stafford.
a driver looking for max points for the first time this year, the defending champion,
And
Jeremy Lavoie.
Yes, we just talk about it every Friday night, how he hasn't gotten the victory lane yet. We have 10 different winners this season, and the defending champion is not one of them.
Green flag is out, and we are underway. Outside lane stacks up a bit. Inside lane moves forward, led by Lavoie to turn 1.
No question about it. Lavoie gets the jump. He pulls away down the back straightaway.
At the front still, Jeremy Lavoie is tonight the night. He has led the first 6 laps, working lap 7 now over Matthew Winter.
Jeremy Lavoie showing why that perseverance pays off. Jeremy Lavoie back in winning form here at Stafford.
Yeah, this division's very competitive this year, and oh man, it feels good to get the monkey off my back.
Green flag is up, 20 laps. We are underway, and it's going to be Connor Jensick to lead the field into turn number 1 for the first time here in our limited late model feature event.
Good move, gets out in front really early, but there's already a side-by-side bid.
On Connor Jensick, just 1 car length back. Then it's going to be Matt Winter and Kyle Terrio, 3rd and 4th as the race for the lead is on up the back straightaway.
Down the back straightaway, looking for lead change number 1. Dive bombs to the inside. Matt Clement with a heavy right foot. He takes over the lead. Trouble now. We've got one up, and it looks like R.J. Serdell. And the outside does not get up to speed. And guess what? Clement is in command, but he doesn't look as racy as all of a sudden the 23 of Devin Jensick moves in underneath Clement. Off the turn, we've got another brand new leader.
Devin Jensick goes to the front of the field and will take Matthew Winter with him into the 2nd spot.
Airspace with 4 laps remaining. 2 miles left in the competition. Here comes Matt Winter. Winter to the inside. Clement trying to follow him through as Devin Jensick stuck in the top lane, and here comes Matt Clement.
Going from 3rd to maybe 1st by the time they get to turn number 1 for Matt Clement. Moved around former leader Devin Jensick, who now gets turned in turn 2. The 23 will spin to the inside after contact from Paradise. Challenged by Matt Clement in turn 3 in the 59.
Clement's got him reeled in. They come off the turn, down to the line. Win number 2 for Matt Winter. They come off the turn, and Patno goes from the outside to the inside and right down there with him and challenging.
Devin Jensick in car 23 jammed that car to the bottom of the racetrack after Gary went to the bottom here on the front straightaway. Coming to 5 laps to go. Matt Winter getting shuffled up the racetrack in turn 4. He'll lose a couple spots in the 74 as the battle for the lead is on.
It certainly is side by side, wheel to wheel. A pair of Jensicks in the front row. Can't lose for the family Jensick as they make their presence known. Inside, Devin Jensick, Connor Jensick in the battle of their career. Off the turn, brand new leader, Devin Jensick. Off turn number 4. The older brother shows his muscle and shows his younger brother how to get the job done. Devin Jensick to take down the win.
16 points between the top 2, Matt Clement, Devin Jensick, Jeremy Lavoie, the 3-time champion, not too far back in 3rd.
Double greens are out. And we are racing to the bottom of turn number 1. Up the hill goes car number 22, Gary Patno. Has a problem, but down the back straightaway, here comes Kevin Cormier chasing Daryl Vertifay as they come off turn 4.
It's the first time we've seen Daryl Vertifay up front all year, and he will lead lap number 1. The rookie drives in the 1 with Cormier under him. He cut off the 14. Cormier had to check up before there was any contact. Now he slides under the 5, coming off of 2.
Kevin Cormier in the first circuit was the quickest car on the racetrack. He now moves in, takes over the lead.
A lot of contact mid-pack between Serdell, Devin Jensick, Winter, and Lavoie. Contact for 3rd. Connor Jensick gets into Vertifay. Everybody pinches low. Paradise gets into Vertifay. Devin Jensick spins.
It is a scramble of
and Matt
cars.
Clement, the point leader, goes around as well. Now you see all these cars coming down pit road. Does Rich Hammond have a flat right front?
Kind of does look like
I think he does.
The leader is about to receive the checker. Kevin Cormier has done it. Going, gone.
Daryl Vertife brings him to turn number 1. Gary Patno to the outside lane. There may have been some slight contact between the two just as they got to the start-finish line. Here's Serdell to the bottom for the runner-up position. Rich Hammond looking on in 4th. Jeremy Lavoie not too far back in the red number 6 and 5th.
RJ Serdell had a rocket in qualifying. He moves to the inside. The Spirit of America car leads lap number 2.
Oh, trouble, front straightaway. The 5 gets turned and others pile in. Connor Jensick, Samantha Dell, Scott Clement.
Samantha Dell did the best job of avoiding all
Cormier
of that.
in the 14. He has made up a lot of ground in the last few laps, moving around Devin Jensick. Now moving around Winter.
Leader spins off turn number 4.
Oh my.
Gathers it back somehow, some way. Matt Clement is involved. Lavoie goes around. RJ Serdell trying to dig in as hard as he can. And right there with him.
Well, Kyle Terrio trying to get a run to the outside, got the outside wall.
Watch the number 11 car.
Clement, point leader, slow in turn 3. He gets clipped, trying to get to the bottom of the racetrack. I believe that's Cindy Sturck, it is. Devin out of his car.
The Jensicks did not have any luck at all tonight. They worked their magic, checkered flag and into the record books. RJ Serdell will take down a well-fought and earned victory.
Top 2 in points fell out. Jeremy Lavoie stayed in it, finished 8th. So now you got the top 3 in the championship, 10 points apart.
Green flag is up, 20 laps. Rich Hammond with the jump as they go to 1.
The inside lane all of a sudden came to life. Patnode went from the outside to the inside. Here comes Clement and Lavoie. Battle of the points and much, much more. In the 3rd position, 14 car, Kevin Cormier.
Oh, trouble, turn 1. One car hard into the outside wall after the tire failed on the 24 of Kyle Terrio.
Clement is getting shuffled back, and Lavoie, well, Kyle, he's stuck behind Clement.
He is, and going the wrong way. Clement and Lavoie in the outside lane, both fall out of the top 5. Battle for 2nd. Connor Jensick on the rebound after a bit of a sluggish restart a few laps ago. To the inside of Gary Patnode. All of this well behind Rich Hammond, car 28.
7 of the 20 are down. 2nd place. It's a Jensick. Devin Jensick moves in. Rich Hammond, a former champion, back in winning form here at Stafford. Well, this is the night we've all been looking for, the crowning of the champions.
A 6-point gap between Matt Clement and both Lavoie and Jensick. Lavoie is looking to go back-to-back in the championship department for the 2nd time in his career, but Matt Clement and Devin Jensick are both really hungry to get there first.
I was definitely the most nervous I'd ever been walking into the racetrack, especially since I started winning races, since I started getting the confidence knowing that we're capable of winning races. Definitely the strangest feeling walking in that day.
Honestly, I knew I was going to be at a disadvantage since Matt had worse races than I did, and I think Jeremy and I were pretty close to the last 3 races. So I knew at that point it was going to be hard to do considering how he was going to start up front, and track position was a huge thing.
We either win, and Matt had to have a bad night, and keep Devin behind me as well. And it's, Matt starting 3rd and kind of where the handicap put us at that point. It was going to be a tough challenge.
This is going to sound so corny. As soon as I put the first lap down in practice and I knew that this thing was on rails, nobody was going to stop us from winning that night.
Green flags for the limited late models. Our final time this season. Their championship event is underway.
Connor Jensick leads the parade, but will it stick off turn number 2? Quickly moving into contention is Matt Clement. Clement, the bottom of the racetrack, he goes by Patnode. To the outside of Patnode, making his presence known, Matt Winter from Vermont works his magic up to 3rd, and here comes Lavoie, red number 6 car to the outside. Kyle, Lavoie is a man with a mission back up front. Clement is the brand new leader down in turn 3.
Oh, Pat Note out of shape, back straightaway while running for 4th in the infield grass. Everybody gets around safely to his outside as he'll rejoin at the tail end of the field. Matt Clement at the point. Jeremy Lavoie and Devin Jensick battle for, I guess, 2nd right now in the championship standings. Lavoie, and now there's a little bit of contact. Lavoie slides up the racetrack. Devin Jensick gets a good run to the bottom after that contact and will take the 3rd spot away. Again, this a half a straightaway behind race leader Matt Clement. Checkered flag is up. Matt Clement picks up the feature win and the 2024 Limited Late Model Track Championship.
I cannot believe it. I'm speechless. Mom, Dad, I would not be here without you guys. We did it. We did it. We did it.
Like I climbed the mountain finally. 10 years staring up at the top of the mountain, longer than that. You know, I'd been helping my dad for 7 years. Previous to getting in the car for the first time, I'd watched countless people win races, countless people win championships. I know this car's capable of a championship. I know my team's capable of a championship. The one thing I didn't say was I know I'm capable of winning a championship. You're a champion. You were capable of this the whole time.
Yeah, it pretty much just sums up the season, being on the podium, having a very consistent car, but just coming short.
You know, we're still able to stay positive even though we've had a couple DNFs more than we usually have. You know, we've been very lucky.
I couldn't do it without, you know, my team. You know, they're there every week, and I can't ask for no more than that. I mean, they know I'm hard on them, and it's for a reason. I'm hard on myself, so.
I take a lot of the positives out of it. You know, we got our first win, our second win. We were fast. The last 7 weeks besides the last week, we were the fastest car in the field.
You never give up. There were plenty of nights where we were, you know, packing up the trailer with wrecked race cars and flat tires and bad finishes. And there were a few nights where we had pretty spectacular finishes. But you can't let the bad nights cloud the good times.